Question number 87 of the ID Passport exam from PhilNITS. We are now in the strategy portion of the exam. In this question, we are being asked, when build-to-order production is compared to build-to-stock production, which of the following is an appropriate characteristic of build-to-order production? Okay, let's highlight a few keywords. We're comparing build-to-order production with build-to-stock production. We need to know what is the appropriate characteristic for build-to-order production. The way to answer this question is, of course, to read the choices. For letter A, it's saying shipment is not possible immediately when an order is received, but there is no risk of an excessive number of products in the inventory. I think this is a likely answer, but before we immediately finish this question, we of course need to also read the remaining ones. The remaining answers, just in case they would be giving us a much better sentence or much better characteristic than this one, letter A. Okay, so moving on, letter B. It is required to increase the accuracy of order forecast and maintain the optimum inventory volume of products. We're talking about having an optimum inventory volume. I thought this one could also be a likely answer. Of course, later on, I eventually chose the correct answer. But one of the things that I noted was it's a way to optimize. But of course, we need to highlight this part too. Order forecast. The accuracy of making forecasts. And later on, we'll see why I ended up choosing another letter, another choice as the answer. Letter C, it brings the risk of the loss of sales opportunities through insufficient product inventory. This is saying that if we do build to order, it brings the risk of the loss of sales opportunities. We'll be losing sales because there's insufficient product inventory. That means we don't have the products in our inventory, and so we won't have sales. So I think this is an unlikely answer, so I'm putting a big X mark here. Letter D, products are produced according to a production plan that is proposed on the basis of order forecast. Here we have another order forecast and we have a production plan. I think letter D is more of build to stock because we are doing forecasts to know how many are going to be sold. And so why are we doing that? Because one, we don't have the exact numbers of people who will be buying. So we make a forecast how many there would be. And that's why this is for build to stock. We're buying the products and putting them in an inventory and creating forecasts to see if we won't have surplus. So this one is incorrect. Now we're down to A or B. Letter B is also saying something about order forecasts to maintain optimum inventory volume. And just like what I said a while ago about forecasting, seems to be more for build to stock. Because if you know already that this amount of people, this number of people will be ordering a number of products of yours already, then you don't need to forecast anymore at all because you have the numbers. So B is also incorrect. And that's why letter A is the best answer. So again, if we receive an order, that's the only time we're gonna build it. But the problem with that is once you receive the order, you don't get to ship it immediately. Um, Unlike in build to stock, because you got the stock already right there with you. The nice thing about this is that you won't have excess in your inventory at all, because you only ship things, you only build things first when you receive an order. Okay, so for this number, the best answer is letter A.